structure of a dicot seed. Now, the outermost covering of the seed is the seed coat, and the seed coat has two layers. The outer is called as testa, and the inner is called as tegmen. The hilum is a scar on the seed coat through which the developing seeds they are attached, and above the hilum is a small pore which is called as micropyle. Now within the seed coat is the embryo, which consists of embryonal axis and with the two cotyledons. These cotyledons are fleshy and full of reserve food material, and as the two ends of the embryonal axis are present, that is the radicle and the plumule. In some seeds such as castor, the endosperm formed as a result of the double fertilization is a food storing tissue, and in plants such as bean, gram and pea, the endosperm is not present in mature seeds, and such seeds are called as non-endospermous seeds. Now, this is the floral diagram with the floral formula. There is a semi-technical description of a typical flowering plant. Now, various morphological features they are used to describe a flowering plant, and the description has to be brief, simple, scientific, and in a proper sequence. So, the plant is described beginning with its habit, vegetative characters, roots, stems, and leaves, and then the floral characters like inflorescence and flower parts. Now, after describing various parts of the flower, a floral diagram with the floral formula is presented, and the floral formula represents, like in the previous slide we have seen, like the floral formula. This is the floral formula. Now, the floral formula represents some symbols. Now, in the floral formula, we write BR, that is bracteate, which stands for bracteate. K stands for calyx, and C stands for corolla. P stands for perianth in some, and A stands for androecium, and G stands for gynoecium. Where if there is a hyphen below, then it is the superior ovary, and if there is a hyphen above, then it is called as inferior ovary. So for male we use this sign, and for female we use this sign, and for bisexual we use this sign. And this sign is used for actinomorphic, and there is another sign which is used for zygomorphic flowers also. Fusion is indicated by enclosing the figure within bracket, and adhesion by a line drawn above the symbol of the floral parts. A floral diagram. This is a floral diagram. The floral diagram provides information about the number of the parts of the flower, their arrangement, and the relation they have with one another. So the position of the mother axis, this is the position of the mother axis, this is the position of the mother axis with respect to the flower is represented by a dot on the top of the floral diagram. Calyx, corolla, androecium and gynoecium, they are in the successive whorls. Calyx and calyx, they are corolla, androecium and gynoecium, they are, calyx is actually in the outermost whorl, and followed by corolla, and then androecium, and then gynoecium. So the floral formula also shows the cohesion and adhesion within the parts of the flower and between different whorls. So description of some of the typical flowers we'll be discussing here is the family Fabaceae or Papilionaceae, which has got a subfamily Leguminosae. So it is distributed all over the world, and here vegetative characters are, they can be trees, shrubs, herbs, roots with root nodules. Here their stem is erect and a climber, and the leaves, they are alternate, pinnately compound or simple, and the leaf base is pulvinate, stipulate, venation is reticulate. Floral characters, they have an inflorescence which is racemose, and the flowers, they are bisexual and zygomorphic. Calyx, here sepals are 5. Gamosepalous, valvate, imbricate, aestivation. Corolla, petals, they are 5, and polypetalous, papilionaceous, consisting of a posterior standard, 2 lateral wings, and two anterior ones forming a keel and closing the stamens and pistils, and they have a vexillary aestivation. Androecium. Here androecium represents, they are generally 10, diadelphus, and antherus diathecus. Gynoecium. Gynoecium is ovary superior. It is monocarpellary, unilocular with many ovules, and there is a single style. Fruit. Here the fruit is generally a legume. Fruit is generally a legume with seeds which are one or many, and they are non-endospermic. Here floral formula represents, floral diagram and formula can be represented like this. They are zygomorphic, they are bisexual. Here calyx are 5 and they are united. Corolla, they are 1 plus 2 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 2, and 2 is indicated in the bracket, the last number. Androecium, they are 9 plus 1, these are 9 in a whorl and 1 is single. And gynoecium is containing a 1 and with an inferior ovary. Solanaceae. It is the large family. It is commonly called as the potato family, and it is widely distributed in tropics, subtropics, and even in the temperate zones. The plants they mostly are the herbs, shrubs, and rarely small trees. Stem is herbaceous, rarely woody, aerial, erect, cylindrical, branched, solid or hollow, hairy or glabrous. Underground stem is in potato, that is Solanum tuberosum. Here the leaves, they are alternate, simple, rarely pinnately compound, exticulate, and venation is reticulate. Floral characters, that is inflorescence. Solitary, axillary or cymose. Flower is bisexual and actinomorphic. Calyx is sepals, they are 5. You can see here sepals, they are 5, they are united, they are persistent with valvate aestivation. Corolla, petals, they are 5, united with valvate aestivation. Androecium, stamens, they are 5, epipetalous. Gynoecium. Gynoecium is bicarpellary, syncarpous, ovary superior, bilocular. Placenta is swollen with many ovules. Fruits, that is a berry or a capsule. Seeds, they are many and they are endospermic. Floral formula is that they are actinomorphic, they are bisexual. The calyx 5 united, corolla 5 united, and androecium, they are united with the corolla and they are 5, but they are free, but they are united with the corolla, and androecium, but they themselves they are free. Gynoecium is here you can say bilocular, so 2, and the ovary is inferior. Economic importance of this family is they are the source of food like tomato, brinjal, potato, spices, medicines, and ornamental also. Liliaceae. Commonly called as lily family, it is represented as a monocotyledonous plant and it is distributed worldwide. Vegetative characters are they are perennial herbs with underground bulbs, corms or rhizomes. Leaves, they are mostly basal, alternate, linear, exstipulate with parallel venation. Floral characters is they are with the inflorescence which is solitary, cymose, often umbellate clusters. Flower is bisexual and actinomorphic. Perianth, here the perianth is present, that is tepals, they are 6. You can see here in the floral diagram, these are the perianth, that is sepals and petals are united. Tepals, they are 3 plus 3, and they are epipetalis. Epitepalous you can say, okay, because androecium they are united with the tepals. Gynoecium, it is tricarpellary, 3 parts, syncarpous, united. Ovary is superior, ovary, the position of the ovary is superior, trilocular with many ovules and axile placentation. Fruit is capsule, rarely berry, and seeds they are endospermic. So its floral formula is they are bracteate. You can see here the position of the bract. They are actinomorphic and they are bisexual, with the perianth is 3 plus 3 and drusium is 3 plus 3 and gynoecium is 3 with inferior ovary. The plants belonging to this family, they are ornamental, they are source of medicine, and they are used as a food also.